Hi, una day, my people. Welcome back. This is your boy again. I'm Slink. I hope so una day. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. Well, guess what? There's an issue on ground concerning one of our big mega businessman in Nigeria. That is Onyema, the CEO of AirPeace. So the U.S. court has issued an arrest warrant for AirPeace as FBI slam fresh charges on CEO Onyema over multi-million-dollar fraud. That is to say, apparently, what they actually mean is that Onyema, the CEO of AirPeace, is a fraudster. Is a scammer. Fraud meets scam now. They are both the same thing. But if you want to use it over here, we say thief. So, according to this arrest warrant from US court, what it technically means is that, however, wherever, anyhow they see this man, any place, in any part of the world, this man should be immediately arrested. You know, they have a joint force called Interpol, and FBI is solely for the security services in the USA. So however, wherever, if you are in good relationship with the USA, you hold them that responsibility to arrest this man and immediately inform the US ambassador or the FBI to come get him. And let us not sweep this under the carpet. AirPeace, we know the success story of this man. How this man has worked tirelessly over the years to grow AirPeace, to make it one of the biggest airlines in Africa, the biggest in Nigeria, competing with mega airlines like Ethiopia, Rwanda Air, British Airways, and so many other airlines over there. And how recently he beat down the price to fly from Nigeria to London. While other airlines were collecting close to 3 million, 4 million naira to move somebody from Nigeria to London, this guy beat it below 1 million naira. They had issue about that matter recently. Let us not forget how this man has worked tirelessly to put Nigerian name on the map when it comes to the aviation sector. This man has worked tirelessly. You now know AirPeace now. Who they hear of AirPeace before? But now AirPeace everywhere. AirPeace is one of the most trusted airlines in Nigeria and is gaining a lot of trust internationally. So now Nigerians, including me, we are asking, this might possibly be a witch hunt. Yes, so this might possibly be a witch hunt because the way I'm looking at it is a black man making it well in Nigeria and again competing with a lot of mega airlines, and then they are not happy about it. They are not, obviously, not happy about this guy who is from Nigeria, who is trying to compete with major airlines abroad. You know very well, he was among the whistleblower who blew the whistle against Ethiopia when it comes to Nigeria Airline, an airline that was said to be established during Buhari time. An airline was never established. According to what we had was that they rented planes from Ethiopia, painted it Nigeria Airline, and after the whole media coverages, they went back and repainted it back to Ethiopia Airline. The contract they signed benefited Ethiopia Airline than Nigerians. So he was among those people who spoke widely against that such contract. So this might be A witch hunt. That is how I'm looking at it, guys. A black man. So let me read some of the allegations so far, just few. According to this, they said, his bank account in USA and Canada were frozen with millions of dollars in them, and he was set to forfeit the money to the American government. But in a desperate attempt to keep the funds and outsmart the USA law enforcement, Mr. Onyema conceived with Mrs. Eyanganga to create a fraudulent contract, aircraft sales and management agreement between Springfield Aviation and AirPeace in May 2019. They backdated the contract to 2016 to make it seem like the contract existed before the first aircraft purchased. Mr. Onyema and Ms. Egaga then gave the fraudulent contract to their lawyer, who in turn submitted it to the U.S. Attorney Office, where he explained the action of his client were not criminal and that there was no need pursuing the forfeiture proceeding. The act of falsifying documents to prevent forfeiture of the seized fund, according to the grand jury, was deemed a conspiracy to obstruct justice and obstruction of justice investigator. Investigator found that Ms. Egaga sent a mail to Ms. Mayfield, a lady who pleaded to sign the management agreement with a strict instruction stating, do not date. Kindly help print and sign the attached document. Well, I don't understand whatever, but they are accusing this guy of something close to 20-something million US dollars, and they are calling him to come to the United States of America to face justice. Well, a common Nigeria will not understand this kind of witch hunt. Well, we call it witch hunt over here. We call it witch hunt. We do not understand. What we understand is a black man who is making it and they are not happy about it. I do not believe there is one single billionaire, a multi-billionaire that has not one way or the other, one way or the other, find a way to misinterpret the law, find a way to use the law to benefit himself or herself. I don't think there is none. Honestly, I do not think there is none. There is always a loophole when it comes to the law. There's always a way to get away with things when it comes to the law. It's just that when you know the right people who have that knowledge, you will always get away with things. Most especially when it comes to financial gains. So, like I've said before, to us over here in Nigeria, we still believe this might be a witch hunt. This might be a witch hunt. So we do not know how it's going to be now. So AirPeace, please, an advice. Be careful. Be careful where you step. This is not the first time they are accusing AirPeace. United States of America, they have accused him severally. So my guy, be careful where you step. You understand? In your country, but most especially in other countries as well. Because your business partners, your business competitors, is obviously they want to see you gone. Your business partners, your business competitors obviously want to see you gone. So be careful. Because you might decide to visit one country now and then they will pick you up from there. Be selective of the country you visit. If not, before you know it, they will arrest you. And before you know it, you're already in the United States of America. So please be careful. United States accused AirPeace alien of obstructing of justice in amended 20 million fraud charges. Be careful. A lot of Nigerians think this witch hunt. Someone said, USA don't have the moral right to say this. And another person said, Mr. Onyema is a national treasure. If he fail as a Nigerian, not an Igbo man. He has done so much for the country called Nigeria. Someone said, no Onyema slander will be tolerated. This is one of the few Nigeria bold enough to invest in that God-forsaken economy. To hell with anyone who fights him. Nigeria government must rise up and protect him. America will also protect their own business owners. Yeah. Then this guy said, Nigeria need to come together or else they will frustrate this man and collapse his business, because this is the work of the international community that he won't be able to compete and we remain lower to them. So a lot of us over here, including myself, we think this is sabotage. This man has invested in Nigeria. This Nigeria that is so difficult to invest in. We must protect him. After all, I believe the US is going to protect their own. Except if the 20 million US dollars is not an issue about this man kills someone or terrorism or anything. You're talking about fraud, Abi? Okay, no problem. You guys will protect your own. We must protect our own as well. No frustrating this man at all. No frustrating this man. If it was this man collected fund from someone, those kind of fraud like hush puppy fraud, it's understandable. But this is a business fraud. It has nothing to do with arresting. So please, we are going to protect him over here because you guys will protect your own. Case closed.